What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. Hey guys, if you've been following along here on the channel, you'll know that I was actually at the LEGO headquarters last week, which means I actually missed the last 2 weeks of She-Hulk, so I'm gonna combine both episodes into one showcase because episode 6 really didn't have any characters that really needed customs made for them, and episode 7 had all of these kind of like Z-level villains, so I'll show you how to build everybody here, and let's get right into it. So our only figure from episode 6 is going to be Jen in her pink dress. The legs and torso come from Trixie from the old Speed Racer sets. Yes, there were LEGO Speed Racer sets 100 years ago. And then the head comes from Tina Goldstein from LEGO Fantastic Beasts, although it's come in some other places. And the hair comes from Mirabelle from LEGO Encanto. Episode 7 gives us some really deep-cut Marvel characters, so let's start building them, starting with El Aguila. Now, he was difficult because in the show he has a red mask with a mustache, but I don't have any pieces that look like that with flesh tone, so I got as close as I could by using the Lone Ranger mask from the Lone Ranger minifig from a number of years ago with some swept back black hair. The torso comes from Killmonger from LEGO Black Panther with Captain Marvel's arms. I say that because the legs come from Captain Marvel as well to give you this cool little red sash with dark blue arms and red gloves to bring it all together. Never in a million years did I think I'd be making a Man-Bull custom here on the channel, but here we are. To get his kind of like pig-nosed face, I went ahead and used the face from the Underminer from LEGO Incredibles. Because he had the long blonde hair with horns, I got as close as I could by using the hairpiece from Sylvie. That way you get some kind of horns and shaggy long blonde hair, but I couldn't think of any other pieces that would get the idea across more. And even though it isn't completely accurate, because his horns come out of the side of his head, I actually think this looks pretty darn good. The torso comes from Kevin from LEGO Home Alone, and the legs and arms come from Caveman Batman from the LEGO Batman Movie Collectible Minifig series. Porcupine was exceptionally difficult to create, but I think I came up with something good here. He's got that big brown ghillie suit, so I thought, how can I build a figure that looks like it's kind of shaggy and got points going everywhere? So I used the body from Rolf from the LEGO Muppets collectible minifigure series with the green mask from the Riddler from the Batman. I think that actually looked pretty good, and I gave him this kind of shaggy hair that comes on Joyce from the LEGO Stranger Things set, although it's come in a couple other places, but I think that really pulled it together well to get the look across as best as we can make a ghillie suit here in LEGO. It actually kind of worked out in my benefit that I had to take last week off because to build Sakharine, the guy that thinks he's a vampire, using Stanley's head from The Office was actually perfect. So it's Stanley's head and hands with the rest of the body coming from Emperor Palpatine to tie it all together. We've got Wrecker back in this episode, so for him I used the black ponytail piece with the head from Whiplash from the most recent Iron Man Armory set. He's got short white sleeves from Dorothy or from the LEGO Soccer German collectible minifigure series with a white torso and white legs. And finally, we've got our Emileblonski minifigure. I gave him some gray hair from Old Man Han Solo. I can't remember what this guy's face is. He's the Tell That to Conja Club guy from Star Wars, but I'm blanking on his name. I used it earlier in this showcase, so should have looked it up, but oh well. The arms and torso, and legs for that matter, come from John Hammond from LEGO Jurassic Park, and that's all the characters for this showcase. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, let me know what you think of these customs in the comments down below. Be sure to stay tuned for more She-Hulk customs, as well as other customs from Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and more here on the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.